A Rover Story, Chapter 68, Retrieval. It takes me almost a full Mars day to reach Fly. I continue to receive messages from the command center warning me to stop, but I ignore them. My wheels gnash over the terrain. Every once in a while, I hear an awful groaning and grinding sound, but even when I do, I press on. I will not leave Fly on his own. When I finally reach Fly, I am able to use my arm to collect him. Rez, that's you, right? Yes, Fly, come on. I'm trying to get you back inside of me, but I need your help. Okay, Fly says. His camera is still not working. His feed is a series of glitchy static. He can move, but he is much less steady. Once he is back inside me, I am able to run tests on his system. We're going to fix you, I tell Fly. I don't know if I can be fixed. Don't say that. After running several tests, I am able to improve the visibility on Fly's camera. It is not as good as it was before, but it is an improvement from its fully damaged state. You will be able to fly again, I say. It won't be the same though. I'm sorry, Fly, I say. This is my fault. No, Rez, Fly says. Dust devils can happen anywhere. Guardian told us that. It's not your fault. I was supposed to be alert. I was supposed to remember, avoid dust and see stars, but I got too distracted by, this is not a productive conversation, Guardian says. We need to get back on track for the mission of retrieving Courage. Guardian beams down the coordinates of Courage's location to me. Once more, I put them into my system and map out the best course. This detour has made it so it will take me even longer to reach Courage. Guardian is right. I need to get back on track. I need to make up for my mistakes. As I maneuver away from the rock formation, I use my cameras to study the ground so I don't get stuck. But then an idea comes to me. This would be a good place to drill. Yes, I did not get to the mesa with the tunnel-like opening, but the boulder beside me appears worth investigating. I beam my laser down to analyze the boulder. The results come to me almost immediately. They indicate that the boulder is most likely made up of rock that is basaltic in its composition. Ooh, look up that word. That would mean it was created during a time when volcanoes were active on Mars, which means this is a rock that would be of great interest to the hazmats. My system fills up with the human emotion of excitement. Excitement, it turns out, feels a lot like blasting off in a rocket, but it also feels like Xander's fast song with lots of banging noises. It is unsettling, but I am pretty sure it is unsettling in a good way. My arm reaches out to drill down into the ground to collect a rock sample. When the results come back, I let out a cheer. Or really, is it my same monotonous code language voice, but in my imagination it sounds like a cheer? Hooray, I say. What is it? Fly says. Yes, please give me the update, Guardian says. We have secured our first rock sample. It is basaltic in composition and has indications that it contains salt minerals. The hazmats will be very pleased that it has salt minerals, Fly says. To truly test for salt minerals, the humans will have to run tests in their laboratories on Earth, Guardian says. Do you really think so? I ask. Yes, Guardian says. Hooray! I say again. Are you okay? Guardian asks. I am better than okay. I am pretty sure you just told me that I'm going to get to return to Earth. It is a possibility, Guardian says. Possibility is a very good word. Dear Rez, the doctors finally think they figured out what is wrong with Mom. She will start treatments soon. Mom says the doctors are hopeful, and so we should be too. She doesn't like to talk about being sick. She likes to pretend it isn't happening. I mean, she even still goes into work, not every day, but whenever she can. Everyone, except for Dad, thinks this is a bad idea. It is good for your mom, Dad says. It makes her happy. She needs things that make her happy. But how are you? NASA was really worried about your whole dust storm episode. I even wrote an article for my school newspaper about it. Mom thinks it is incredible that you retrieved your helicopter even though she told you not to. And you know what? I think that's okay. I'm not going to use a bad word, but you can just fill it in here. Like, it's so annoying that Mom wants to celebrate you for not listening to her, but flips out on me if I don't load the dishwasher in the exact way she wants. That's what I call a robot double standard. That's a new phrase of mine. Do you like it? I like to imagine you as a funny robot, so I'm going to assume you do. Oh, this letter has also gotten out of control. I don't know why it's so hard to write to you now. Actually, I do. Because it's so hard to write about Mom. I don't like being scared. I just want to know that she's going to be okay. I miss how it felt to write to you when I was 12. It was so much easier then. At 12, all I wanted to be good at was soccer, eat as many oatmeal chocolate chip cookies as possible, and spend time with Mom. I'm about to turn 17. And you know what I want? To spend time with Mom and know she's going to be okay. It's like everything has changed, and also nothing has. Okay, fine. I guess if I'm being honest, I'd also like to write one really amazing article for the newspaper and for Reed Northman to ask me to prom. But obviously, Mom getting better is the thing I hope for the most. Your friend, Sophie.